Hello, this is Lorenzo, Executive Chef at Barilla, and today, to celebrate Pride, we're gonna make a rainbow-inspired pasta dish. Delicious, colorful, very tasty. Let's get going. So I have my boiling water here. I'm gonna season it with a little bit of sea salt. Okay, and then I start my spaghetti. And I give it a quick stir. Now, while my spaghettis are cooking, I'm gonna start prepping my ingredients. So I already actually pre-diced my zucchinis and tomatoes, and I cooked some of the vegetables that are gonna go into the pasta bowl, but I'll explain that later. We'll start with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here in these two skillets, and I'm gonna saute the vegetables separately. So my olive oil is heating up, so I'll add zucchini on one side and diced tomatoes on this other side. And I will season these, both of them, with just a little bit of black pepper and sea salt again. All right. While I'm cooking these vegetables, I'm gonna explain what I did to these other vegetables over here. So on this side, I have red cabbage that I braised gently with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, with the lid on top so that it steams and it gets nice and tender. And I cook like about 20 minutes. And then here I have like a blueberry savory compote, very delicious. It's gonna give that hint of sweetness to the dish, and it's gonna blend really, really well with the Parmigiano cheese and pasta that I'm using as a base of this wonderful dish. And then on this side, I have roasted butternut squash. So I diced up the butternut squash, olive oil, salt and pepper, and just roasted in the oven. Now, both zucchini and tomatoes are cooked. So I'm gonna turn off the heat and let it sit until my pasta is ready. So the spaghetti cook time is 10 to 11 minutes. I'm going to cook it for 9 and then strain it because it will sit in a bowl for about a minute before I'll be able to plate it. My pasta is perfectly cooked. So I'm gonna turn the heat off and drain it. I will place it right in this beautiful glass bowl. So I'm gonna do some extra virgin olive oil and Parmigiano cheese. And I just stir everything together. And now it's time for plating it. So using a nice carving fork, I will just roll the pasta like that in a nice nest, and I'll place it right in the center, just like that. And then I'll do some sauteed tomatoes, roasted butternut squash. I'll do a nice little row of zucchini, and then I'm gonna do a little less blueberries just because I don't want the dish to turn too sweet. Last but not least, some red cabbage at the very end. Here you go. This is my rainbow pasta dish. Happy Pride. Buon appetito.